Hey there, it's Clumpkin. Um, I'm recording this video later than I usually would. I've kind of been slacking on content both on YouTube and TikTok, so sorry about that. But yeah. So today's topic is kind of why I'm doing this and things I want to do in this game, not this game, on just content creation in general. And yeah, so it's just stuff. Um, so why I do YouTube? Um, I have wanted to do YouTube and content creation like this since I've had an iPad in my hands. So like, I don't know, 5 years old. um, I used to watch back in the day. I think my most watched YouTube channel was Vanos Gaming, and I always wanted to do a channel like that. But I didn't have a big enough group, or I feel like it'd be a little more complicated. Uh, but I did actually used to make content. I on this channel, but I deleted all the videos one day for some. I don't remember why I did. But I would set up my phone or my iPad towards my family computer monitor, and I just record my gameplay on the iPad. So there'd be no audio. It would just be me recording the screen. Um, terrible, terrible quality, but it worked. So that's what I did. I just recorded Overwatch with my friend, and yeah, that's kind of that was my content for a little while. And sometimes I did like IRL. Like I still have some on this channel currently where it's like the piece of paper with the writing, which I did that sometimes. I did that. I did that sometimes too. Um, but yeah, so I guess I'm just kind of doing this channel just for fun. I don't plan, nor do I really want to get have like fame or some. So I'm getting distracted because of the team chat right now. Yeah, I don't mind too much about like getting big on YouTube or nothing. It's not like the most important thing to me because I think I've said it before. I don't think I have enough luck to do something like that, to have something like that. But YouTube isn't only just luck; it is a lot of hard work. Like you have to make yourself known. You have to make people recognize you. It's not just all. It's not all just luck. And this is probably. I'm not gonna say this is the most effort I'll ever put in my content. I will, at some point, get off my ass and start learning to edit. But yeah, TikTok is a whole different thing because I don't have a lot of followers on TikTok, so I'm gonna. Okay, so I don't have a lot of followers on TikTok. I think I have I don't even think I have 100. But I have a lot of fun making TikToks. I forgot to buy this round. But yeah, I have a lot of fun making TikToks. Not that they get the most views. My most viewed TikTok was like 2,000, which I got really excited about though, because that's just such a huge number to me. 2,000 is such a ginormous number to me. And it was kind of crazy to see that. It wasn't even like a good TikTok. It was a Pokemon tier list on how well they would do in a certain thing. If you've seen that trend, you know what I'm talking about. It was rating Pokemon and their ability to do things. But yeah, that was my most viewed one. Probably because it was like a new trend. I took part of it like before it died. But yeah, that was my most popular one. But I have a lot of fun. I have a series going on right now which I feel like a lot of people that are following me on there are expecting me to do daily, but it's been about 2 days since I posted my last one. Um, yeah, I shouldn't do it daily because it's like a series of things to do during summer, and there's no chance that I can post a new thing every day without it either being something really stupid or I just completely run out of ideas. Like I don't think there's a possible way I can achieve that. So I'm gonna try and spread it out throughout summer, which seems a little more reasonable. Ah, damn. Yeah. But TikTok's really fun. It's like super easy to just make videos, and their editing system is like built in, and it's pretty simple. So it's simple enough for me to understand. So I'd say that's pretty simple. um, yeah, TikTok's a lot of fun. One thing I want to do, I just haven't tried, really, to do it, is music. Because big fan of music. I just love the way music makes me feel, and how like different songs can make you feel. I don't know why I'm explaining it. You listen to music. You probably listen to music. You probably listen to sad songs that make you sad, or like upbeat music that makes you feel good and upbeat. Like you know how music affects you. But yeah, I love music. I think the idea of making music is like super cool. I want to try and do stuff like that. It just seems sick. Definitely want to try and get into it, even if it's just making like silly little funky beats, kind of like you ever heard Mac DeMarco's newest album where he just has a bunch of like funky little beats that don't even have names, they're just numbers. And the numbers actually, I think that the numbers represent the date the song was made. Yeah, I love it. It's great. I think it just seems super fun to mess around with beats. It doesn't even have to be good music. I just want to make music. Which me saying that, I've had a guitar for almost 3 years. I'm almost never learned to play it. I learned how to play Twinkle Twinkle Little Star and then almost immediately forgot. Because I never put the practice in. Which, side lesson, practicing things, really important. Like, if you, it's so stupid, but like, it's stupid to say, but like, it really is true. Like, the more you practice, the easier it comes to you, and the better you'll be. And a lot of you watching this, if you watch this, you'll be like, yeah, no duh. But like, sometimes it's good to just have a little refresher in your brain. I definitely need refreshers sometimes. Sometimes I can refresh myself. I could be like, oh yeah, like, but sometimes I need other people to say it, and this is me to you saying, practice really does make perfect. And you got something you want to do. I know I had this problem, especially when trying to play the guitar. Don't just give up when you get frustrated. Just keep going. It's part of the process. It's part of the experience. So, yeah. And really, I think it's kind of like human nature that we can really kind of do anything we put our minds to if we, try hard enough. And you can really achieve. I mean, there's a lot of other things that go into stuff like that. It's not always just if you try really hard, you can achieve it. There are factors because it's the real world, but for the most part, you put your mind to it, you can do it. So yeah, I'm not gonna give you a homework assignment. This is a YouTube channel. I'm a 16-year-old on YouTube that you're listening to. You don't care about me, so I'm not gonna give you a homework assignment. I'm not your teacher. But if I were, and if you were to listen to it, try something new. Try something that interests you. Put a decent amount of effort to it. Maybe a couple days, as much as you seem fit. Even a couple hours just don't give up after one day. Because wait, hold on, I'm doing something. Sorry. Just don't give up after one day, because you're better than that and you're stronger than that. And I think as a human, you know, and I'm sorry to all my non-humans watching this, but I believe you can achieve this too. You can do it. I think you have enough perseverance. I think you have enough willpower to achieve what you want in life. And I believe in you. And you got it. But a little less on the affirmations. Yeah. Content creation. Woo, yeah. Oh damn, we lost. I really thought we were gonna win that round. Yeah. I feel like even though I'm doing this channel like once a week, I make a video every Saturday, I still am finding a way to procrastinate and like not do stuff in time. Like today, my excuse was I woke up late and I'm a TikTok addict which is rotting my brain and shortening my attention span. But I was on TikTok for like 2 hours in bed until like 9 o'clock. I woke up at 7 and just was stuck on TikTok. So, you know. Wow, okay, excuse that. I haven't played Valorant in a while. Yeah. I put this video, I woke up late and my routine was off by a couple hours, so this is gonna be posted around more towards just 11:30 probably. By however much my team is losing here. But yeah, I think TikTok also stresses me out in a way because of how much interaction I get on TikTok now. Especially because my TikTok accounts become a little more popular. I get a little more interaction in the comment section, and I feel this sort of like pressure. I feel this sort of pressure to make the content for the people, but it was never about the people to begin with. The TikTok content was for me. It was to like make myself. It was to make me feel proud of myself. Like it was to give me a sort of sense of achievement. Like I did this. I made this. It was never about if people liked the TikTok or if the TikTok was good. It was just me having fun, doing recording videos and just having fun. But now that I'm kind of building an audience a little bit on there, it's a little more stressful because I feel like people are expecting things out of me, and I want to like fit into their expectations. I don't want to let them down, even though it shouldn't mean anything to me. You know, I mean, if you're a big channel, your subscribers or followers, they shouldn't just be numbers to you, you know, you should see them as people. But there is like the disconnect, right, where it's like, oh, we won, okay. No, that sounds bad what I'm saying, but like, so, it's kind of hard because when you imagine the followers as real people, it makes it a little more stressful because you're like, this is a real person, like kind of expecting a real thing from me. So it's like a little more stressful in a way. But you know, it's about perspective a lot. So I think I'm perceiving it the wrong way. I don't think it's that deep. I don't think, at the end of the day, I don't think the one follower that like actively like watches my stuff and comments and interacts, I don't think they genuinely care about if I make a video every day or if I make a TikTok every day. You know, I don't think I should see it as letting them down because they just see my minute TikTok, and maybe it could make their day, maybe it won't, maybe they just don't care, right? But great expectations. But yeah, that the match ended a bit ago, so that wraps it up for today. I hope you all have an amazing Saturday or whatever day you're watching this, and I'll catch you next week. See ya.